Your brand doesn't mean Hey everybody, I'm here to talk to you today about your brand and what does your brand actually mean to you, okay? I keep hearing this over and over and over again from different realtors across the country talking about the brand, all right? A lot of these big companies that are out there are gonna tell you that their brand is what's the most important thing for your success. That's total lies, okay? And I'm the perfect proof to show you that that doesn't mean anything, okay? I've been in the business 20 years. My first year, I started with a small company, and I went there because it was cheap, and I knew one guy. And after about a year, I said, you know what? I think I need a brand. I think I need a bigger brand that'll get me to that next level. And my business was growing really fast, so I decided to go to a big brand. Everybody knows it in Canada, Royal LePage. I went there, great company, loved it. Did that for 8 years, and every year, for me, the expense was just crazy. Okay. It was the exact same thing as the small brand I had, except it just cost me way more money. Right. So every year, what did I do? At the end of the year, I saw what my expenses were and I would say, okay, there's got to be a better way, right? There's got to be something out there that's better. So I would go look at Remax. I'd look at Century 21. I'd look at all the other options. And you know what? It was the same because their models were all built the same. So it was just a lateral move. So I never actually made a move. But then in 1 year, I'd spent almost $100,000 at the company that I was with in fees and everything else. And I thought, this is insane. I've got to do something. So I looked at opening a franchise. Well, franchise option was not good. That was not profitable for me. So I didn't do that, but I did look at going independent. So I went independent, but my thing was, I was so worried about leaving the brand and I wasted about a year of time, just kind of trying to get around my head. Like, how am I going to make this move? My business is going to go down because I'm leaving the brand. Well, my secretary at the time decided to send out a survey to over 500 of our clients. And they said, basically one of the questions on the survey was, which company does Pierre work at? And 72% of the people got it wrong or didn't know. So she said, you're so worried about the brand, people don't know you're the brand, right? So then I went independent and my business doubled, okay? So then I built my own personal brand and we were the top team in the city. And all of a sudden, here we are doing all kinds of business. And then 10 years later, somebody approaches me about, eXp Realty. And of course, now, my wife, makes the comment, why would, we've worked so hard to build this brand. Why would we, get rid of this? And so I looked real hard at eXp Realty and I worried because they were so new. But then all of a sudden, I knew that the model was what was important. Okay, the background and what they were doing for me was what was important. Now, if you're a consumer and you're looking at real estate agents, okay, you shouldn't be looking at which company they work for because that doesn't mean anything. Okay, you could have a top producer at a Royal LePage or Remax or Century 21, and you can have somebody who's brand new. Well, the top producer's not doing the same thing as the brand new person, guarantee it. Right? They're putting resources, they're doing different things. And there's a reason that the top producers are getting result is because of their marketing plans and everything else that they're doing. So that has nothing to do with the brand. It has to do with what the agent is doing for you. So that's what you need to ask is what are you going to do for me? Okay. Then if you're a realtor and you're looking at different brands, you have to look at the models. Okay. And listen, just because I'm with eXp, that doesn't mean that that's the model for you. It just happened to be the best model for me. I went from doubling my business, going independent, and then I changed to eXp and I 5X my business in 2.5 years. So that was a good model for me, right? And it was a very successful model for a lot of our realtors as well. Okay. But the thing is, the brand doesn't mean